Hello folks, welcome to my YouTube channel. We're going to get back in here again. We're going to color, I drew a wreath, a Christmas wreath, and we're going to color this, folks. And talk, of course. That's what I like about this, folks. We can get in here and visit and, color our stuff. After I draw the pictures, we can color the stuff. But yeah, we're going to do the wreath, folks. And it's got different little decorations hanging on it, like the gingerbread boy and the holly leaf and candy canes and things like that. And how I got that ideal, folks, is my aunt used to work at a Christmas tree factory that was called American Technical Industries. And they had her back in the wreath department, and they had me on the, where they spray the fake snow on the trees. It's called flock. They had me in that, doing that. And after I sprayed the flock on them, I would take them over there and stick them in the oven, and they would run through. But that's what we did, folks. But then that flock started bothering my lungs, folks, because it was kind of like, it was kind of made in the same thing as like insulation. It was real thin, and it flew around. Because, see, you had to spray glue on as you was spraying that snow on them, folks. And I got a doctor's statement stating that I couldn't work in it no more because it was hurting my lungs. So I had to change over, and what they done, folks, is I worked a shaper after that. And it's where after the trees were made, I would take them and stick them in this machine, and it would pull them up. I worked next to the person that made the trees with the machine, and that machine I worked would shape the trees up. Yeah, let me get my little thinner paintbrush for this, because this is going to be a tedious job. Oops, I made a boo-boo here. What'd I do with my little thin brush? I had a little thin one here somewhere. Well, I might just have to use this one, folks. I don't know what I did with it. But I gotta paint these little tedious pictures on this, so I don't want to mess it up. This one here is a little bitty Christmas tree. With this paint, folks, if it feels like it gets too thick for you, you can also water it down a little bit. It's going to take me a minute because I got to keep rinsing my brush out, folks. Well, I don't know why I rinsed that green out, because I had to go up here and color this holly leaf. Those holly leaves are pretty too, folks. See, I've got those two things on there. Turn it up where you can see it. They just kind of look plain whenever you're looking at the picture, but once you start sticking the paint to them, that's when they start looking good, folks. But anyway, and then paint this one here. That's Little Berry. And folks, on these wreaths, you can put as many decorations on them as you want. As many as you want to color on there, you know. And I colored a bell. You can even put a small Santa Claus on there if you want to. I just put a gingerbread man on mine. Sometimes you gotta start early making your decorations, folks, so you can get hyped up and get in the Christmas spirit, so to speak. I don't know how cheap Christmas is gonna be this year. But me and my husband don't usually spend a lot of money on Christmas. We just have fun together, you know, with what we can do with our handmade decorations and, you know, things like that. Something that we don't have to spend a lot of money on that we ain't got. Because, you know, Christmas is Jesus' birthday, folks. And it's also for families together and have fun together and stuff. But, you know, sometimes it's kind of hard to get with family because, like me, my sister lives out of town. And my husband's sister lives out of town too. And she works a lot too. So I don't know if she'd have to work on Christmas or not. And also, she has the grandkids that she spends time with too. So she'll probably be spending a lot of time with her grandchildren, folks. You know how them grandchildren are, you gotta spoil them. But on Thanksgiving, she knows that she's welcome down here to eat, folks. I've invited her. I usually miss my sister around Christmas because that's always been her favorite holiday. And we all spent time together on that day. But my sister has grandchildren too, folks, that she spends time with on the holidays. But her grandchildren's all grown up now. But still, I don't think they get too big to celebrate holidays, folks. There we go. See, that's what it's starting to look like, folks. And I better take this green off of here right now and figure out what color I'm going to paint this decoration here. This is, these little round things here are ornaments, folks, in case you're wondering. Or these videos absolutely fly, folks. I try to get in here and spend time with y'all and get these pictures painted, and you can only go so fast without messing them up. Get that good and mixed up. And we'll try to paint the ornaments here. Also, folks, what you can do with little bitty decorations like this, you can use that glitter glue on them too. Well, they make all different kinds of decorations now for Christmas trees. But me and my husband don't buy ornaments that much because now, folks, ornaments are so high. I mean, you would not believe how expensive them things are. We looked at some last year and I think they went for like $30 a pack. I'm not going to spend that much on ornaments, folks. What I did is I bought my little small ornaments and I use them every year. I keep them in a box back there in the closet. And at Christmas time, I get them out and put them on the tree. Me and my husband don't mind, though. We don't feel like we have to spend a lot of money on Christmas. For us to be together and enjoy it, we usually have like a dinner at Christmas and then Thanksgiving. is what we do. Christmas is not about money anyway, really, folks. The money part is made by man. Hope y'all have time to do your scrapbooking. Scrapbooking is so much fun, folks. If you don't get so busy that you ain't got time for it, that is. Who says you gotta create pictures with a printer, folks? I had a printer, but my husband took it down, and I have no. I just haven't tried to get me another one because it sat in there a long time, and I hardly ever used it. I think I still got it. I believe, folks. I think I do. I'm not sure though. If we got it, it's back in that closet. I just never did get it out and hook it back up. And I'll tell you why, folks. I don't like something that I have to keep spending money on. And that thing there was running into some money because you would print out a couple of things on it and you had to turn around and go buy ink for it. And whenever it starts doing that, folks, I get rid of it. I don't, if I got something I like, I don't want it to be costing me a fortune all the time. That's part of the reason I traded in my phone, folks. is because Apple kept asking me to pay money for pictures and stuff like that. And I just got tired of it. And it was supposed to be one of them iPhone Pros, and folks, it didn't act like an iPhone Pro because the battery on it kept running down all the time. I told my husband, I said they must have boxed up a refurbished phone and sold it to us. I didn't like that phone. Not only that, I think I had some money stolen off of that too when I would put money on there for the storage on it. Somebody somebody hacked into my either my phone or something and then stole the money that I redeemed. So I said I'm gonna have to get rid of that problem. Yeah, that's why I didn't like that printer, folks. Because it was costing way too much for ink. I mean, it was a good one and everything, but it being a good one wasn't helping me out none. On that other picture, folks, I forgot to paint the deer. So what we'll have to do one day is get back in here and paint the deer on it. I just went on to the next picture because these videos are just absolutely flying. Don't worry, folks. We got plenty of time to spend together. We can get in here and work on stuff together sometimes. And we definitely got plenty of time for Christmas. For right now, we do. But I tell you what, folks, the days are absolutely flying, and so are the months. Can't say I didn't get my exercise today. I've been going since I got out of bed, folks. So is my husband. He's in there crashed out. When people act like they're better than you folks, remember they're not. I have that to happen to me sometimes. And I think people get it in their mind that they're going to bully and treat you that way to try to make you feel insignificant or maybe below you or whatever. And me and my husband just got where we ignore it because we both know that nobody's no better than us. We wear just as good as clothes as they do too, folks. But we don't let that bother us, folks. Because like I told you, we're all walking on the same path together. It doesn't matter if you got money or whatever you got. You ain't gonna be able to take it with you, folks. And the reason I'm telling you all this is so that way if you ever get in that situation when somebody's trying to make you feel lower than them, then just remember what I said, folks. Because I believe that people should be kind to one another because we are walking on the same paths together, making our choices and stuff, folks. And that's just what people have to remember. We're all unique in our own little special way, folks. We each got a purpose in this life. We just have to find it. But the most important thing is we have to remember God and not forget that He blesses us every day. And don't forget the part where you wake up every day, folks. That in itself right there is a blessing. I don't know what my collie's barking at. He hears something. Funny how them dogs can hear things we don't hear. He might have had a dream or something, folks, because he was laying there sleeping. Hear how he's barking, folks? As if he just woke up. We probably got some kind of animal hanging around somewhere. Well, we're going to go ahead and get off here, folks. We're 31 minutes in. Thank you, and you have a nice night, folks. You're awesome. Bye-bye.